This is Christian McCaffrey.
Makes a tackle, good shifty move, gets that, still going! McCaffrey's gonna score!
And today we're going to be trading him to the Kansas City Chiefs to see how the NFL plays out. So as you guys can see, my boy Christian McCaffrey is on the Kansas City Chiefs. And compared to other years, this Chiefs offense is really mid, so adding Christian McCaffrey as a weapon should help out Mahomes a lot. And on the other hand, this is what the defense is looking like. It's honestly nothing special, but they should be good enough to put us in the playoffs. I mean, even though their offense isn't the best looking, they have Patrick Mahomes, and that's really all they need. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see what's up. And as you can see, we're going to go 15-2 to win the division, which is also going to give us the #1 seed in the playoffs. And as you can see, we got to take on the Chargers in the divisional round. I mean, the Chargers are a really good team now, but our boy Patty Mahomes should have no problems with this one. And as you can see, it was a really close game, but we're going to sneak away with the win. So now we play our biggest op, Joe Burrow and the Bengals, for a trip to the Super Bowl. Since this is a Christian McCaffrey video, we're obviously going to get him going on the first play of the game and see if we can get some yardage on the run here. This is going to be a lot of yardage. Our O-line gave us all the blocks in the world. We fumbled, but I mean, it went out of bounds, so it doesn't matter. As you guys obviously seen, Patrick Mahomes did finally end up beating Joe Burrow in the playoffs last season, but this is the one guy that he's had a lot of problems with. So I mean, honestly, I'm expecting this game to come right down to the wire because the Bengals are never an easy task. That's going to be a first. We're barely going to sneak in. 13 yards to go. Say what you want about Christian McCaffrey. This is probably one of the best pickups the Chiefs could possibly make. As you can see, we're going to get in for the touchdown. McCaffrey has been going off this drive, so that's going to give us the lead here. But now it's time to sim, and again, we got to play Joe Burrow, which does make me a bit nervous about this game. But as you can see in the fourth quarter, it seems like Joe Burrow is not being much of a problem today, so it's looking like we're going to be heading to the Super Bowl in year #1. I mean, that was well deserved. McCaffrey and Mahomes went off today. I mean, as you can see, it wasn't just today. McCaffrey went off this season with 14 touchdowns. I mean, we were literally one touchdown away from tying our record. But as you can see, we got to take on the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl, who are somehow 12-5. If you guys have seen a lot of my new videos, you know that the Falcons just somehow managed to always make it to the Super Bowl, even though they suck. And apparently Jalen Hurts is going to win MVP. I kind of feel like we got robbed considering we came 7th place in the votings with a 15-2 record. But honestly, as long as we can win a Super Bowl here, I don't care about MVP or any of that other stuff. I'm going to try and get McCaffrey going for another run. That is a lot of yardage to start this game off. As I've said in the past, I'm pretty sure one of the developers working for EA is a Falcons fan, so even if we go off, they'll probably end up winning this game anyways, because that's just how it goes. But I mean, on the bright side for us, EA also seems to love Patrick Mahomes, and we're using Patrick Mahomes, so that works out perfectly. That's a big pickup for Kelsey. So as long as this play works, we should be in the end zone. I'm just going to try and hit McCaffrey again and pray that he's open. That's looking promising. We're in for the touchdown. As you can see, this guy is an absolute baller. So that's another touchdown for McCaffrey, which is going to give us the lead. But again, as I said, EA loves the Falcons, so it wouldn't surprise me if they ended up winning this game. As you can see in the fourth quarter, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is going off. The Falcons are going to score again here, but as long as we don't give the ball up, which we will, they're going to tie the game. So we're going to overtime. I actually hate this. Like, it's almost impossible to beat the Falcons. And look at this. They're going to score, and that's oh, dude, let's go. We won. We actually won. I thought we were going to lose there for a second, but Patrick Mahomes saved the day. I mean, the Falcons literally blew a 28-0 lead in the Super Bowl against the Pats a few years ago, so they should not have done this good. But thankfully, our boy Patty Mahomes is going to come to the rescue in overtime, so the Chiefs are going to be hoisting a Lombardi trophy here in year 1. But anyways, that brings us to free agency, and as you guys obviously seen, Patrick Mahomes has no wide receivers to work with. So we went ahead and picked up Jarvis Landry, so I mean, we have 3 solid weapons to work with now. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year #2, and again, adding Jarvis Landry should help us out a lot because we have Kelsey, Landry, and McCaffrey to work with now. So considering that, I am expecting to have another crazy playoff run, but we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs again and see what's going on. And as you can see, we somehow managed to go 17-0 to win the division, and that's also going to give us the #1 seed in the playoffs for the 2nd season in in a row. I mean, I knew we were gonna do good, but I didn't think we would go undefeated. As you can see, McCaffrey had another 14 touchdown season, so he's being a huge help. And as you can see, we gotta take on the Houston Texans in the divisional round, who are 9-8, and they also have a 77 overall defense. So I can tell you right now, they're about to get put in a pack. And as you guys can see, the Texans got put in a pack, so now we take on Lamar Jackson for a trip to the Super Bowl. So I mean, obviously Lamar Jackson is not gonna be an easy task, but at the same time, I mean, Patrick Mahomes does tend to get the best of Lamar, and Jarvis Landry's wide open, so that's a perfect start to this game. But I mean, this ain't a Jarvis Landry video, this is a Christian McCaffrey video. So we're gonna take McCaffrey on the run again, and hopefully we can get some blocks. That is a lot of yardage from CMC. Okay, let's go. I don't care what you say, I know Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, and Nick Chubb are looked at as like the best running backs in the league, but when Christian McCaffrey is healthy, I think he might be #1. I know a lot of you are gonna disagree with that one, but honestly, I'm just spitting facts at this point. No one is better than Christian McCaffrey when he is healthy, and that's gonna be a touchdown from Kadarius Toney. So I mean, once again, we're gonna take the lead here, and now it's time to sim, and I just pray that Lamar Jackson does not end up going off, because that would really suck. But as you can see in the fourth quarter, he's getting absolutely cooked right now, so he's really not putting up the fight I thought he would. That is an embarrassing loss for the Ravens. I mean, coming from a Ravens fan, that kind of hurt to watch, but I mean, I'm using the Chiefs, so I should be happy. So that's going to send us to the Super Bowl for the second season in a row, but I mean, again, that score is ridiculous. And as you can see, we got to take on our second biggest op in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts. They only went 9-8, which I don't really get because their defense is crazy. But as you can see, Patrick Mahomes is actually going to end up winning MVP this season, which is nice. But we got robbed for Coach of the Year. We went 17-0. How the hell does this even happen? This man is 6-11. Obviously, in this year's Super Bowl, the Eagles put up one hell of a fight, but Patrick Mahomes did end up beating them. So I'm hoping for the same outcome here. That's going to be a first down. McCaffrey, we got caught on our own player, but I mean, we still got the first down, so that's all that matters. I'm going to switch it up and hit Kelsey this time because I don't think we've hit him at all today. That's going to be a first down from Kelsey. But anyways, I'm going to go back to CMC on this play. If we can actually get open here, this might be a touchdown. I mean, this route right here is crazy if it can actually work. He's kind of locked up though, so I'm just going to hit Kadarius Toney. We almost got stopped, but that stiff arm's going to give us a first. I mean, obviously I picked up Jarvis Landry for a reason, so I'm going to try and get him open. That is looking promising. That man almost stole that ball from us. That would have been a crazy pick, but that's going to be another first down. 5 yards to go. I feel like picking up Jarvis Landry was probably one of the best decisions I could have possibly made. We're going to barely sneak in for the touchdown with McCaffrey, though. That was dangerous. I mean, that was fourth down if you guys didn't notice. But we got in. That's all that matters. So we have the lead, but I mean, we're playing against Jalen Hurts, so this could really go either way. As you can see, Jalen Hurts has kept this game close for the most part, but we have a really big lead at this point, so they're not going to be coming back, which means the Chiefs are going to beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl for the second time now. And I mean, obviously adding Jarvis Landry and Christian McCaffrey has worked out perfectly because that is 2 years in a row we have won the Super Bowl now. If you want to count real life, I guess that's 3 years in a row. So I guess our boy Patty Mahomes is going to be hoisting the Lombardi Trophy for the third season in a row now. And I mean, it kind of just clicked in that we went 20-0 that season. So that is actually crazy. We literally went undefeated. But that brings us to free agency. We could pick up Derrick Henry. I would really love to pick up Derrick Henry, but we have Christian McCaffrey, so I'm just gonna run with that. But as you can see, we did go ahead and pick up Wilkins, which is a pretty big pickup for us because we lost a lot of defensive players in the offseason. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 3. We've won the Super Bowl 3 years in a row now, so if we can do it for a 4th year here, this team would probably be deemed the best team in NFL history. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and sim to the playoffs again, and I guess we'll see if we can have another crazy record. But as you can see, we kind of crashed this season, going 10-7, which still wins the division. And as you can see, we got to take on the Pats in the wildcard round, who do have a better record than us. I really hope we can win this game, but after that season, I don't know if it's gonna happen. But as you can see, we went ahead and dropped a 50 piece on the Patriots. So now we take on Josh Allen and the Bills, and somehow we also managed to take down Josh Allen. So now we play the Texans again for a trip to the Super Bowl. And for all you that seem to think I'm I'm force winning all my videos. Take a look at this. Where do you see a force win? Do you see a force win? Because I don't. And same with the postseason. Like, these 2 wins, they are legit. So, I mean, the fact that we have a chance to win 4 Super Bowls in a row is actually ridiculous. We're going to hit Kelsey for a massive pickup. Let's go. On the downside, though, I mean, our boy Christian McCaffrey is injured right now, and I think he might be out for the rest of the season. So I'm just going to be throwing the ball for the rest of this game. Tony, come on. We were this close to a touchdown. 9 yards to go. Since McCaffrey's gone, I'm just going to try and hit Tony for a touchdown, who's kind of locked up, but we're going to find Kelsey in the end. I thought he stepped out of bounds for a second, but we're going to be in. So that's going to give us the lead first here. But now it's time to sim. And honestly, I don't think that the Texans have any chance in hell at winning this game. And as you can see in the 4th quarter, the Texans really are not putting up any sort of fight here. So it's looking like we're going to cruise our way to a Super Bowl right here, as long as they don't magically tie the game in the last 30 seconds, which they're not going to do. So, I mean, we are going to the Super Bowl for the 3rd time this video. And the only team standing in between us and another Super Bowl is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who went 12-5. I don't even know how that happens, because they do not have Tom Brady. It looks like Joe Burrow is going to win MVP this season too, which, I mean, I wouldn't really say that's a robbery, because we did not have the best year. But again, I don't care about winning MVPs. We have a chance to win a 4th Super Bowl in a row here, so that is the only thing I have my sights on right now. We're going to get a massive pickup from Kelsey. I mean, plus the face mask penalty that we're going to get. So that brings us all the way to the 38. We have crazy field position. I'm just going to run that exact same play with Kelsey, because they did not do a very good job at stopping it last time, and they're going to do the exact same thing this time. And again, Christian McCaffrey is not playing. He got put out for the rest of the season, so I'm going to try and hit Kadarius Toney, who is wide open. So that's going to be a touchdown, which gives us the lead. But I guess it's time for the moment of truth. We're going to sim to the end of this game, and if we can win, that will be 4 years in a row of the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. And as you can see in the 4th quarter, I mean, it looks like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't even trying. So we're going to get an easy Super Bowl win. The Bucs got absolutely clapped. So, I mean, that is definitely a crazy NFL record right there. That is 4 years in a row that the Kansas City Chiefs have won the Super Bowl. You have got to be joking. But anyways, as you guys can see, our boy Patty Mahomes is going to be hoisting his 4th Lombardi trophy in a row, which is also going to be his 5th Super Bowl ring. So, I mean, considering that, and at the age he has won 5 Super Bowls now, he is definitely the best player in NFL history. But I mean, unfortunately, as you can see, we are going to be taking a very big hit in the offseason. We lost a lot of players. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. And as you can see, this offense has clearly taken a huge hit in the offseason. But I mean, on the other hand, the defense is super stacked. So I mean, obviously that team is still good enough to put us in the playoffs, even though we lost a lot of players. But we're going to go ahead and sim for the final time, and I guess we'll see if we can have another chance to win a 5th Super Bowl in a row. And as you can see, we're going to go 14-3 to win the division for the 4th season in a row, which is also going to give us the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And as you can see, we got to take on Josh Allen in the divisional round. But unfortunately, our journey is going to come to an end here, because we lost to the Bills in probably the most boring playoff game in NFL history. I mean, that definitely sucks, but I can't even be mad. I mean, we just won the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, so we had a crazy run. And it looks like Joe Burrow went ahead and won another MVP this season, and Mike McCarthy won Coach of the Year. And as you can see, it looks like the Buffalo Bills are finally going to win a Super Bowl in their 5th appearance against the Giants. So the heartbreak for the Bills in the playoffs is finally over. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, you might as well comment the most random thing you can think of, so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.